This is a pre-release version of the Movements Shotokan Karate app. The intention of the app is to demonstrate all Shotokan Karate techniques, ranging from kata to kumite, kion to bunkai, all presented in motion capture. Initially, the app will be released on the Apple App Store, but will also be published on Google Play in the near future. Once inside the app, single tap to show the user interface. To choose a Shotokan Karate technique, tap the Techniques icon here. This will open up the Techniques library panel. Defending techniques are shown in blue. Attacking techniques are shown in red. All the individual techniques in the database will be shown here. Each technique is represented by its own icon. We currently have 26 techniques and will continue to add more with future updates. Swipe left and right to browse the techniques. Choose a technique and the character will perform the technique shown here. The camera can be rotated and zoomed closer to and further away from the character, allowing you to find your preferred angle and distance. The name of the technique will be highlighted here. Beneath the icon, the Japanese name for the technique, including stance, target, and striking area, will be shown here. Below this is the English translation. The technique name will also be shown in the header, here, and include the side the technique is performed from. In this case, the technique is being performed using the left leg, so Hidari appears before the full technique name. Hidari meaning left in Japanese. To change the side the technique is being performed from, tap here. The right foot will now be highlighted and the animation will now be played using the right leg. Notice how the name changes and now begins with Migi. Migi meaning right in Japanese. In the Movements Shotokan Karate app, techniques can be searched for using stance, category, and target. These can be selected in any order. Stance. Stance is shown by the position of the feet and the center of gravity. Currently, only one stance is available, more to come in future updates. Target. Shotokan Karate has three main areas that can be attacked or defended. By choosing a different area, see the technique change to reflect the new selection. Category. This is to do with a broad category of technique. Currently, the categories available are hand techniques, foot techniques, and defense techniques. More categories to come in future updates. As you change the category, the technique changes. Combining these three elements, you can select and view and modify techniques of interest easily. You can choose to search for one area of interest. For example, if I reset the selection and choose defense, when the library panel is open, only defense techniques will be shown. This can also be done with target, as shown here. Having added Chudan, only defenses to the body will be shown. To watch the technique free from the user interface, tap the screen once. To show the user interface, tap the screen again. Having chosen a technique, you might want to change the speed of the performance. This is done by tapping here and changes the mode from selection to playback. To scrub through the animation, grab the red dot and move it forwards and backwards, allowing you to pinpoint the exact area of interest. To pause and play the animation, tap here. Above the pause button is a grey circle. Use this to change the speed of the technique. Move the circle to the right to increase the speed of the technique. To reduce the speed of the technique, move it to the left. Continue further and the animation will reverse. To reset the speed to the original pace, tap here. To go back to the selection mode, tap here. You can change the environment the performance is shown in. Currently, we have three basic environments, and these will be added to with a wide variety of settings and places of interest in future updates. The characters can also be changed. Currently, there are male and female robot characters to choose from. Human characters dressed in karate gis to be added in future updates. These characters can take on a wide variety of appearances and potentially be tailored to an individual's likeness. Finally, the character can be positioned in AR, giving you the ability to physically move around the character in a similar way you might record a teacher using your smartphone. As I mentioned at the beginning, The intention of the app is wide-ranging, and this is just the beginning. Once released, we look forward to adding new features and continually growing content in every area important to karate training. Thank you for taking the time to watch this overview of Movements Shotokan Karate. Please feel free to leave a comment. And if you're interested, we will do our best to keep you informed with the initial release date and future plans.